Hello everybody and welcome to day 4 of the 10-day Jazz Piano Basics course. So today I want to talk about playing a song for yourself, being able to get around a tune without thinking about root 7 third, without thinking about the theory too much, but actually just playing a song from your heart. And the only way to do this really is to practice. You need to practice the theory of the music that you're dealing with in order to be able to let go of cognitive thinking, so that when you're playing, you're just playing things that you kind of have already internalized. Today I picked the tune Autumn Leaves just because I don't want to work over the same tune over all 10 days of the course. And I find that Autumn Leaves is a good teaching tune because it is a chord progression that you're going to find in a lot of other jazz standards. 2-5 of 1, and then it goes to chord 4, and then it goes 2-5 of 6. It's a very diatonic song, but you're going to come across these progressions all over music the more you play different tunes. So it's a worthy tune to practice over, even though it may seem like it's overdone. So whenever you learn a tune, as you have seen in day 1, 2 and 3, you want to start off by playing root 3rd, 7th of each chord, and then you can try adding tensions and play along with the melody. So you'll have melody, root 7th and 3rd, and whatever other color notes, aka tensions, that you want to add to the song. And then what you want to do is you want to decide on what feel you want to play with. Today I'm going to deal with the swing feel. I'm going to talk about 2 specific things. As a piano player, you should be able to play a song solo piano, and as well, it's really important to be able to play along in a band setting. When with that, you practice it by using a backing track. So let's get straight into today's lesson. So the tune Autumn Leaves is easily accessible on the real book, but let's go over how the chords are functioning in the song. So the tune is written over the key of B flat major, and it starts on chord 2, which is C minor, and I'm playing root 3rd, 7th for all of these now. Goes to chord 5, which is F7, chord 1, which is B flat major, chord 4, which is E flat major, and chord 2 of G minor, which is A half diminished, chord 5 of G minor, which is D7 with the added 9th, and then we go to G minor 7, and the melody is at least that's the A section. Now, when we dealing with the swing feel, you want to play with the swing feel. This will come with listening to the style that you're trying to achieve. So you need to listen to swing music in order to be able to replicate. The swing feel is kind of like, and it's got a lot of anticipation or syncopation. Bam, ba, 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 ba. So you might want to add something like that when you play. So if I do something like, what I'm really doing is I'm placing the bass notes more or less on the 1, but on my right hand side I'm trying to create rhythms that replicate swing. So And what I'm doing in my left hand is I'm trying to replicate how a swing bass would move. So most of the time a swing bass would be a walking bass. So something like, but I don't want to quite walk yet anyway. What I want to do is to do a sort of voice leading into each bass note. So, and the way to achieve that is to do a half step above the bass note. So, and then a half step to the next chord. What I'm doing here is I'm moving up to A minor. I'm really just making it a G suspended chord, really. And this is the 5 of C minor. But we'll talk about substitute chords later on in the course. This is how this feel would sound like as solo piano. And we want to do the same thing now with the backing track. So the only difference really with the backing track is that you won't need to support yourself as much. So, you know, if you're playing with the band, we've got a bassist and we've got a drummer. So in the rhythm section anyway, so you won't need to really be playing much bass notes. Although there's nothing wrong with playing bass notes as a piano player. Don't let anyone tell you you cannot play bass notes within a band, because I've heard people say that, and that is not true. Okay, you can play bass notes because you could never play like a bass player anyway. So you're not really going to be getting in the way, unless of course you're doing some boogie woogie or some, I don't know, walking. You obviously won't want to walk in your left hand, but it's okay to play a chord with the bass. There's nothing wrong with that, because the bass player's job is to groove and you just laying down the chord, and part of the chord is the bass note. So indeed, these are the kinds of things that I did anyway when I started learning jazz piano and jazz standards, is to play through as many songs as possible. Take songs like Satin Doll, All the Things You Are, Ladybird or Lazy Bird, both of them, and try them root third, seventh, first with the melody, and try to play them rhythmically over a backing track. Try to play them creatively as a solo piano player, using tensions that you will find in Jazz Lesson or Jazz Day 2 that I posted earlier. And you know what? It's not as intimidating as you think. I think it's a matter of doing it and doing it constantly. Also, trying to get together with people and playing along with people will help you gain confidence when it comes to trusting the rhythms that you choose, even the notes that you choose. But more likely than not, you are playing the right things. You also have to have a level of trust in yourself when you play music, you know. If you get the theory down, you can make it your own, obviously, with a bit of sensibility and sensitivity to what the song is asking for. But yeah, that is the lesson for today. There will be sheet music available. If you have a look at the description box, today's lesson. Again, although you don't need the sheet music, it would be much better for you to learn this without sheet music in various keys. But in any case, I will have it written down for you in all 12 keys. And I'll see you again for day number 5. And I hope you are practicing as I keep posting these videos. Yeah, all the best. Happy practicing. I'll see you again soon. Bye.